The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former NFL MVP, already a two-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
A run there with Cook not going to be successful as he'll lose a couple of yards on first down.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Here's Cook again.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more. And one more time, that's Watkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Jackson.
Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And some space here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Cook. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at the 2. Now Rodgers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DJ Chark hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
On for the extra point try, Andrew Mevis.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Jackson to throw.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
James Cook running back out now.
He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd. Confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On play action, it's Rodgers.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Rodgers now to throw.
Now quick. And incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they tried to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Chargers going to throw. And in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Jackson, and he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Jackson. That's out to his running back, Fournette.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And Jackson throwing once more. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson.
Slant route, he's got Dobbs.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Man, that is deflating going into the break. You're in a position with a chance to tie the game, but this kick is off the mark, and they're going to remain 3 points down heading into the break.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So we have reached halftime. Intermission.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. On play action. Now Rodgers. And Shark calls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Throwing now is Rodgers.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now they're in the hurry-up. After the sack on first down, Rodgers to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Chigakonkwo.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
On second down, it's Walker. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Amari Barno in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Play fake. Rodgers. He's got a man. Complete. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
91 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A give. This is Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll run with Cook. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They try again with Cook. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
James Cook, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Amari Barno
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing is Jackson.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And quickly they get to the line. On play action, Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. The Niners set to take over on offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson now. Finding Walker complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jackson. He finds his target. Beckham. Touchdown 49ers. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Rodgers looking to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Rodgers' throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Rodgers now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. This is intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick six today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion. Come out! On the 50, and you
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's caught. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this one too low. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.